It's going down. Got another victim. Everybody wants to be for Ronnie Ron.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today.
Everybody wants to be for Ronnie Ron.
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade.
You know what it is.
Up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor.
You already know what it is.
Right now. Barnes and Green of the forward set. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Bogut in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Stephen Curry. A pull-up. The shot misses. On defense, the Warriors.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBucket.
And he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Curry after the basket by Washington. It's stolen by Morris. Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting.
All my cousins want to play me.
So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Wall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
Well, and for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson with the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Wall. He has 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 7.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Green kicks to Curry. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I'll tell you what, post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now here's Wall. 7 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Curry. Here's Bogut. No good. And it's Washington the other way. Wall against Thompson. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Rebounded by Bogut.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And here we go. Washington fast break. And another miss by Washington. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
And the shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Can't get it right now.
And it's
That's why I
7
can't grab
points
it
for
right
Klay
now.
Thompson.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Passes it to Thornton. And here's Dudley for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets, top 10 in field goal percentage, as well as three-point percentage last season.
Sessions out there with Thornton. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Nene. And it's Dudley in the power forward position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits it from three-point range.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And here's Dudley for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
You know,
for the Wizards, it wasn't just how they scored, but who scored. I mean, they ended the season with all 5 starters averaging double-digit points, and that's a rarity.
Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. Bradley Beal comes in for Marcus Thornton. There's a screen by Gortat. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For the Wizards, Markieff Morris is checked in for Nene. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions.
And thinking back to the Wizards having all of their starting 5 scoring in double digits last year, those are the kinds of teams that coaches hate to plan against. Any given night, one of them can step up and hurt you, and you just couldn't plan for where their points were going to come from.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wizards trailed by 6. Porter dishes the Wall. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Wall's got 9 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't cash in from close range. The dish to Bogut. And again, no good by Golden State. Washington has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Wall kicks to Morris. There's Porter with the three. The kick out to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. And it's sent back by Bogut. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. From 13, Barnes can't get it to go. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Morris. It's Thompson off the drive. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, I think all three of us agree John Wall, tremendous all-around player.
Outstanding. Speed was what jumped out at me most when I saw him first at Kentucky. Now he's been able to harness that speed as a pro, and he makes plays that very few can make as a point guard.
He gives you a lot of different looks, doesn't he?
He sure does.
And it's tied up with that one.
And guys, John Wall, obviously one of the most electrifying players to enter the league in some time. Unreal body control, tremendous length and athleticism for a point guard. And that's one of the reasons he gets so many steals, blocks, and rebounds. All the extra things from his position that really add up.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Here's Washington stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
And, you know, guys, for Wall, the one thing he's still ironing out is his shooting stroke. It looks better every year, but doesn't necessarily go in more often, especially from three. But even if he never becomes a great shooter, I think he'll remain one of the game's best all-around talents.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. They get the rebound. And Gortat kicks to Porter. Got it up and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half
You're losing. You're losing too. I know. I thought you were losing. You were down by 10.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports.
Uh-oh. Time to up the score, buddy.
Chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half
can't ball.
had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Wall giving him lots of trouble. 15 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the pivot spot manning the middle. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
That's a second personal foul. Second team foul.
Poked away. It's stolen by Curry. Green passes to Thompson. Back to Green. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
And no good, and a chance to take the lead. From deep, Wall. Green with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. Here's Bogut. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Oh, yeah, heck, he can play basketball, huh?
He's checked in for Gortat.
Something else.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Well, great for Thompson. Last season, an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists. And Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player. Terrific offensive player. Outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
It's stolen by Green. Inside, Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a three-point Warrior lead.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Wall's shot is off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now Wall. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. But he gets it back. Porter dishes to Morris. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Curry, good.
They've had assists now on their last three baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun to coach against.
Golden State moving it around. From deep, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The drive by Green. The shot by Curry, no good. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year. Clark, they led the league, as Greg just talked about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Jared Dudley's checked in for Morris.
What was that?
Comes in for Porter. Marcus Thornton is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they got to make that call over there.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gortat's checked in.